The mounted position is generally regarded as the best one to attain in a real fight. It allows the mounted fighter to strike with near impunity upon his opponent. In addition to strikes, there are many highly effective submission holds that can be employed from the mounted position. One of the best is the basic armbar. 1. John is mounted on Bobby. In a real fight, as soon as the top man begins punching, a very common reaction for the man underneath is to reach up to try to stop the punches. Some people try desperately to push the man off their chest as though performing a bench press. In both cases, the man on the bottom commits the grave error of extending his arms. Bobby pushes on John's chest in the manner of inexperienced ground fighters, presenting John with a great opportunity to attack with the armbar. 2. John quickly places both his hands on Bobby's chest and leans his weight forward. Note that John has come around Bobby's extended arm with his own arm, effectively trapping it in place. 3. John wants to rotate around that trapped arm. To do this, he first pops up lightly on his toes. He bears his weight entirely on his two hands at this point, squatting very low over his opponent's chest. He then steps his foot up to his opponent's head. John is demonstrating how a beginner might first attempt this armbar attack. At first, it can be a little difficult to spin straight into the armbar position, so John is breaking it down into easy stages. 4. John continues the turning motion by stepping over Bobby's head. Note that Bobby's arm is between John's legs. John is sitting on Bobby's shoulder, ready to fall back into the armbar. In a genuine combat application of this move, John would jump and spin straight from the mount to this position. Since he is demonstrating how the move might be learned by a beginner, he added the extra step. 5. John falls straight back, holding the wrist of Bobby's trapped arm. This motion extends Bobby's arm out straight. John applies the armbar by pushing his hips up to the ceiling. Note the position of the armbar. Initially, John holds on tightly with both hands to Bobby's extended arm. One hand holds Bobby's wrist, the other Bobby's elbow. It is crucial that John squeezes his knees together as he applies the armbar. This makes escape much more difficult and also tightens the lock considerably. Bobby must now submit or risk serious injury to his elbow joint. To hyperextend the arm, John need only squeeze his knees together and push his hips up to the ceiling. The armbar can be made much more efficient by holding the opponent's thumb up to the ceiling. Slide both your hands down to the opponent's wrist and turn the thumb to the ceiling. Then straighten the arm and push your hips up.